Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Dark Souls Remastered. If you're new here, I hope that you enjoy your stay. If you do, please think about hitting that subscribe button and leave a like. Other than that, I'm Cass. This is the Leveling Gamers. If you are subscribed, awesome. You're one of us now. We will level up together. So, let's get into Dark Souls. The plan here is to 100% this. I haven't done anything to it. As you can see, I haven't even got my first bonfire. So, we're just... all I did was check the audio, make sure everything was good for everybody else. Y'all could hear me, I could hear the game, and the game wasn't too loud. So we're going to name this Cass. Going to be male. We're going to start as the cleric. Alright, the gift, we're going to do Master Key, and Big Boy, Common, we'll do some swept back hair, and black. Alright guys, let's do this. I'm going to be quiet for this.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark, they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Well, other than Seath, I think everything should be going exactly how they're supposed to. Seath betrayed his own, so he gets what he gets.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Alright, so before we get fully started here, I believe you have to do I think it's 3 full play, or not full playthroughs, 2 full playthroughs and about half another one. For some of the things here, we will do I'll do some cuts to make sure that I could hit this guy. We'll do some cuts so y'all don't have to go through the possible many attempts to get some rare weapons. But other than that, I do plan on recording all of it. So, and I'll try and explain the best I can how to do each thing. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to hit this. This will give us the Enkindle trophy. This is basically just lighting the first flame. Lighting the first bonfire flame. First flame is underneath us somewhere else. Alright, now we're going to open this door. And our first friend, you can see him up there, is going to be waiting on us. So, and run. We're not well equipped for that right now, so we will do that later. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna light this bonfire. I don't know why I sat down, probably just to redo a few things. And this guy's shooting arrows at us. Let's equip this real quick. So what we're gonna go for here is mainly a why am I walking? Mid to light roll. And we're gonna try and use the great axe in this. So this guy right here, there's a ball. I'm gonna move up to activate the ball and then run back down. And this is a Knight of Astora. That he was the one that dropped a key into our cell to begin with.
Thank
So
goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Alright, we got the Estus flask. That is
Oh, and this.
part of it. We just had to get that. That is going to allow us to open the
Now, I
door
would hate to harm
at the
you after
bottom.
dinner, and thank you.
Make sure. And once we leave, he kind of succumbs to his injuries, which was caused by our big friend over here. And he dies. Sorry, we will see him once again here shortly. So. Alright, now we go. Hold on. Snap this real quick. Oh, hey, buddy. Wham! Done. So, I really do hope y'all enjoy this. I'm not necessarily the best person to be playing this. I know there are multiple people way better than me, but figured I'd give it a shot nonetheless. Alright, come here. Come here, Hall Soldier. Done. Done. I think that these episodes will be about 30 minutes, depending. We'll figure a few things out here. Fall, dropping attack there. Oop, fall back. Don't stop. Easy. Now, I have beaten this game before. I do know quite a bit. I just figured it'd be a lot easier for y'all if y'all were able to see the achievements. And there is the asylum. Roughly pretty easy if you stay at his back. Especially after you get the plunging attack. Now with him, we ran from him earlier. If we were to actually kill him first before we run and get all of our nifty equipment, we actually get a very good... That's not what I wanted. We get a very good, like, strength weapon. It's the Demon's Great Hammer, I believe. Yes, I believe it is the Demon's Great Hammer. But it's not necessarily something that we need right now. And since we have to come through this game, or we have to kill him at least 2 times now, we'll be fine. And we'll be able to get it later. So, let's keep on rolling. We will come back to this area. There are a few doors that are locked. And if you come around here, there's a soul item. Alright. So. Keep on. Oh, if we actually really want to, we can give some items to this bird whenever we come back. Yeah. Letting people know that you can exchange items over there. Run up to the cliff and...
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
Yeah, we're going to the land of the ancient lords, or Lordran. We'll be starting our actual adventure there after this raven drops us off. Cool. And boom, reach Lord Dran. Another achievement unlocked. Now, that's what it is. Okay. So, now we can level up at this bonfire or any bonfire in Lordran, including the ones back at the Northern Undead Asylum once we go back there. As for right now, we really don't need to, but we might do something here shortly. Our miracle here is heal, and that's also part of one of our achievements. It is the Prayer of the Maiden achievement. You have to have all your miracles, which isn't too bad. You can find most of them here and there. A lot of people sell most of them, but we got one, so we don't have to find it or spend money to do anything with it. For our first bit here, for our first 3 levels, I think I'm going to get that up to 15 for... Actually, you want to dump as much as you can into this. We need 25 faith. So that'll be our first thing that we need, is 25 faith. It takes us a bit to get there, but we'll get there. So now we're going to run around Firelink, and we're going to collect some of the items lying around here. Worst game in Dark Souls is... or the worst enemy in Dark Souls is your camera. Always. This guy, Petrus.
Hello,
He will...
I prefer to keep a distance.
He will give us our miracles. He'll sell a few of them to us. He doesn't really like us because we're hollowed right now. We look like beef jerky.
Oh my.
But
I have to await. So what would that
continue talking to him. Say yes.
Very well.
And then you can
Then first,
attempt to
a covenant with the gods.
join the covenant of the gods, which is the way of white.
Now let me only
So once you are part of the way of white, he will share his miracles with you. You can learn this gesture shrug, but it's not necessarily needed, I don't think. Alright, and then he sells more miracles. He sells heal, which we already have, obviously. But other things he sells, Wayward is a really good one. And we're going to need all of them anyway. So, we just kind of broke right now.
effectiveness of the teachings.
We will be changing our covenant here shortly, but that's really the one you have to enter and talk to get his miracles. You can get these miracles later that he sells from somebody else, but he's the fastest one there. So, still running around Firelink, grabbing more things. This is going to be your first off cleric stuff, except for the Morning Star. It's kind of like the mace, but it does bleed. Bleed is very good. It does a considerable amount, and I think this canvas is toggle here. Yes, this one has a better... We got the talisman in the Undead Asylum. This one has a B rank scaling, whenever the canvas talisman has an A rank scaling. This will help our damage and healing effects of our miracles. I believe the healing effects of our miracles. And we need 14 faith, which we already had, and 4 strength, which isn't bad. We'll attach that there. Get us some homeward bones. And yeah, I believe that's it. Oh, Morningstar. That's what I was looking for. So the Morningstar. It is a worse weapon besides the mace, but it does have bleed damage. As you can see, it takes 11 strength, or mace takes 12. Mace's bonus is H or B in strength. Morningstar is C in strength and takes 11. But it has the auxiliary effect down there is bleed with 300, so it takes a couple swings to get that bleed off. But when it gets that bleed off, it does pretty good damage. Grab our last thing here, our Lloyd Talismans, which will be pretty good here shortly. Now we can run over here. If you don't feel brave enough to run over here, don't. These skeletons will chase you all the way back to the bonfire. I feel pretty confident in doing this, so it's easy for a quick grab of a few more souls. Hopefully get one more level. I can still hear them behind me. Yep, there he is. So we're gonna roll off and kick rocks. All the way back to the bonfire, resetting everybody. That is everything, mostly everything down in Firelink right now. So we can also talk to our our buddy here.
You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now.
Yep. As you can see, he kind of tells us where to go, and he doesn't think we can get there. He thinks that we should have just gone hollow in the in the undead asylum. Another person of interest down here is this person. She can't speak, but she will reinforce your Estus flask, which is your healing, which is great. The faster we can get that up is amazing. Alright, so what we can do is take our items here and pop them if I was not fast enough. Yeah, there we go. Now a few more and we can get one more level. So we'll throw that in faith and be done with it. And at this bonfire, the flame is decently high. It's been kindled, so it'll give us 10 Estus flasks. As of right now, every other bonfire will only give us 5. Makes it... You want to get as far as you can without dying. And I will at some point die. It's just part of it. You didn't drop anything. Swing is so slow. Alright. You didn't do anything. I'm gonna get his attention. Darken all the way back. So you're not pelted by the fire bombs that the guy up there on the cliff is throwing at you. I know there's an item over there, but I really want to take care of this guy first. This firebomb thrower. But I really can't take care of him until I kill the rest of them. There's one right there. Cracked round shield. You will probably eventually hear me take a drink. I have one to my left, and anyways, now that we've killed the firebomb thrower, grab this, another soul item, and if we jump across this right onto here and walk to the back, there's another item. Ring of Sacrifice. With that ring, if you die, you don't lose your souls. Losing humanity, but just not your souls. Unless I'm wrong and you don't lose yours. Oh, lose nothing. So you keep your humanity as well, unless you're human. Then you revert back to being hollow, and you keep your souls. So I was wrong. And the last soul item here is bada bing, bada boom. Another soul. Walk in here. There's a rat. Pretty simple. Another soul item behind him. Rats can be really good because they can drop humanity. That will definitely help out. But so running up these stairs, as soon as you get up here, these guys start wanting to kill you. So at least take out one before dealing with him. This guy likes to jump. Alright, we'll be back. Now the firebomb throw here. Take him out. He will just continuously throw firebombs at you. And then you have another swordsman here. Just out of his reach. And we'll just beat him until he cowers beneath our feet. Before we come in here into this, the white fog, these barrels here can be broken. Drop down here to get another soul item. Alright, I don't think anybody's gonna kill me if I drop, so yes, I heard him. I heard you. Where you at? We'll walk back here. Here's another soul item. This game is decently fair. You just have to understand the mechanics of it. Obviously, you can hide behind a shield. It's going to be a slow drag doing that. So, like, especially if you're planning on doing that, have a two-hand weapon. If I could hit this guy. But I enjoy just moving. It's just this mace swings really slow. So we'll be switching it out shortly. Something maybe a little better. First another humanity there. And we're back up where we were. Now we can go through the white fog. Before walking up those stairs, come behind them, get another soul item. And then run up the stairs. This... Apparently we missed somebody. And he followed us all the way back. So this... I don't believe can be jumped. We'd have to get on top of that building to get there. And the wyvern. So here, we got people running after us. I'm gonna try and get them one at a time, but there's also an archer in the back trying to kill us. Let's take them out. We got one more and then the archer. Oh, almost. Easy. So, in here, this is not even a locked door, just boom, wooden shield. I like the shield we kind of got right now, it's a little lighter. And then just hit this guy. Alright, and then we have our first bonfire here. Pretty simple. So we will do a quick run to, I don't know why I'm walking, but we'll do a quick run. We got two fine gentlemen here. Ow! this guy's a jerk. Both of them. These guys will hide behind their shields until they're ready to attack. So what you can do is you can just kick their shield, which is a light attack, and move them forward quickly. Like it's just a tap up on left stick, tap R1. There we go. Those are my... It's the easiest way I can get by them. No different way other than that, all the power to you. As you can see, I almost died trying to do that, so sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. This guy right here
Well now,
was
don't
our
have your wits about
good
you.
merchant
Then you
friend.
are welcome. I trade for souls.
Everything is soul based here, so want to buy. First and foremost, we want to buy the residence key with 1,000 souls. Then I'm gonna look through here, and I'm probably gonna try and grab that reinforced club. Yeah, reinforced club. Bam. And we also need a short bow, which is 1,000 souls.
Thank you kindly.
We got a few soul items back there, so we can pop these. That doesn't quite bring us to 1,000. Just use all these because once we have the bow, we have to get arrows, obviously. So, buy the bow. Buy them. And then we need to buy arrows. Not bolts, those are crossbows. Arrows. Since the wooden arrows are so much cheaper, I'm gonna buy 100. 150. Be done. Bam. So with the short bow, if you do manage to kill this guy, he will drop the Uchigatana, which is a good dex weapon, in my opinion. He will drop the residence key, and I believe he drops the bottomless box. So, if we go here, check our reinforced club, which does more. It does not scale as well, but it also has bleed. But it definitely scales better than the Morningstar. And then our short bow, we need 12 decks. So we only need, well, we need 4 decks, which isn't bad. We can grab that. And that's all we should need in decks is 12. Because we need to get a bow to get one of the weapons for the Knight's Honor achievement. I'll check on this. This has a higher physical damage reduction. So instead of taking away 88% of the physical damage we should take if we weren't blocking, this gives 93, but it's heavier. So we'll do that. And I believe we have the mid roll. So, we're close to the mid roll, or we're close to the heavy roll. I'm gonna do that. That should definitely drop us because we're almost at 50. Half of 50 is 25. Half of 25 is 12.5. So we need to be at least almost under 12 or 12.5. Now we have the light roll. So we had the mid roll. Now we have the light roll. It's, I believe, it's 20%, 30%. And we can come down here. We're doing more damage, so these guys are, and we swing faster, so lucky 2 there. Walk up this ladder, and that's where we came in at. So this is the building we were on that I said at the window we couldn't jump across. Now that we're on the roof, we can. So we're gonna run, jump, land. Easy. And you're gonna run up here. There's breaking the wall, but over here is your crossbows. Quick, simple way to get a crossbow if you want to use a crossbow. If not, oh well. Then we just drop and we run back to the bonfire. So instead of using an Estus here, might as well just pop this heal. It's kind of better to use the heal if you can, other than the Estus right now, because they come back every time we rest the bonfire. We get our heal back. We don't have the Estus back unless we were to reverse our hollow into a human and then kindle it. So we need 2 humanity, which we have, but we don't need. So to get a level, we need 758 plus though, but we don't have that right now. And that's what will be. This is a good stopping place. I thank y'all for watching. I believe this is all the time that we have. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see everybody in the next video. And if you are out there, don't you dare go hollow on me. See y'all guys.